Ladies and gentlemen, we now move to technical session 1, focusing on biotechnology, education, and healthcare innovations, renewable energy and sustainability. It is my pleasure It is my pleasure to hand over this session to our esteemed chairperson, Dr. Sudhir Kumar Sahana sir, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Birla Institute of Technology, Mesra, Ranchi. Sir, we are honored to have you to lead this session and look forward to your expert guidance throughout.
Good afternoon to all of you. Today we are having the first session, which is mainly contributed to the biotechnology, education and healthcare innovations and renewable energy and sustainability. So I am very happy to be here. From the first session, we have observed that this conference is actually very contemporary and having a great impact in our day-to-day life. In the first speech of the MLSR, what we have observed that he confessed that he is not able to speak in English. And it is the platform where he confessed, and in the background you can see the AI. We are having that AI tool which can easily convert these languages, even local languages or our Hindi or any language to understandable English language to everyone or Hindi language to everyone. So these are the things that AI can do. In our day-to-day life, everything is possible to be make our life ease and convenience for the work with. So this is a very, very challenging situation today because we need to grow up with the environment of AI. Once we step forward with the AI, we will be in our comfortable zone. Fine? So I think that this is very important and very day-to-day life convenience topic that has chosen by the Institute for the Education. So I thank to the organizer first, and let us start with the session. First, Ritesh Kumar Thakur and Mansab Alam. So I request you to concise the presentation with 10 minutes. I hope so 10 minutes is okay. But contribution should be highlighted. That's our main goal.
So PPT में so next. इधर check करें next करके. देव इधर नहीं चल रहा. इधर से देखिए. आप आगे बता दीजिए. 2 मिनट आइए तो आ जाइए ना. 2 मिनट आइए.
First you introduce yourself.
Yeah, please. First introduce yourself and then start. Please.
I am Ritesh Kumar Thakur. Now today I am going to present my paper on AI-based framework for IoT communication security. I am from Jamshedpur University and I am assistant professor in BCA department over here, sir. My co-author is Dr. Mansa Palam, sir. He is not present today by any way. So now I would like to permit your permission for my presentation.
Please proceed.
Okay, sir. So as we know that we are having lots of devices, we are connected, we are using embedded system, we are using new technologies on AI. And AI now these days we are facing lots of problems, and every sector now AI captured. So devices are connected with each other. We are also sharing our data here and there, and means we are facing some types of we are having tensed that there is a threat, there is a security issues now these days. So IoT communication is there. IoT is the things, Internet of Things, which we are connected with our phone, with the devices. Devices are connected and share their data. So by default, we are sharing. We have means if the object will threat, we are also in threat. So communication, how the communication when the communication engaging. So security must be there when the devices share their data. We are.
So do you need a mic, sir?
No.
I'll give you a hand mic.
Okay. No. I will be there. No.
Thank you, sir.
So. Okay. So Internet of Things connect everyday devices with the internet, and the devices, smartphone, vehicles, medical devices, sensors, actuators. These are helping issues that from how we capture our data also. So device communicate and exchange data automatically. It improves comfort, efficiency and innovations. So traditionally the security solutions having a firewall which we are using our daily life in our computer system, manual monitoring and not sufficient to protect IoT environment, as we know that it is beyond the limit. So IoT network generate huge amount of data every second, and cyber attacks are becoming more complex and harder to detect, which I found. So in this context, artificial intelligence provides effective solutions. So in this technique, machine learning, deep learning can automatically analyze large volume of data and understand normal device behavior, which we have the functionality which we are using, which we are accessing our devices, identifying abnormal activities, respond quickly to potential threat which we require. So this paper presents artificial intelligence based framework aimed at improving the security of IoT communications. So framework continuously monitors data exchange between IoT devices, detects unusual behaviors, prevent the attack before the cause of serious damage. Instead, depending only on fixed security rules, the systems learns from past data, adapt to new attack pattern, and becomes more reliable over time. So this makes effective than traditional security. So related works having in this paper, that is machine learning such as decision tree support, vector machines, neural networks are commonly used in these days. So other research focus on lightweight encryptions, secure communication protocol, blockchain based security solutions also. So although these methods improve IoT security, many existing solutions are complex, resource intensive and limited to specific applications. So these limitations highlight the simple, flexible and AI-based security framework. So the research gap is this in the challenges are remain, means including limited data, resource constrained devices, privacy risk and delayed response also. So the proposed framework uses lightweight edge detections, federated learning and adaptive the new securities. It bridges existing gap and enables practical real world IoT development. So we need accurate data which we are flawless accessing, means the threat detections and traditional method. Okay, so problem statement is there. The limitations of traditional and existing AI solutions means which many current security systems are slow, inflexible or require high computational resources, making them unsuitable for dynamic IoT environment. Impact of resource constraints, that is limited resource processing power, memory, energy in IoT devices reduce their ability to defend against advanced and evolving cyber attacks. Weak built-in securities in IoT devices which we are using in traditional systems means there is a problem of sensitive user systems data but lack strong encryptions, authentication and continuous monitoring mechanisms. So it needs for adaptive AI-based framework also. The lightweight intelligence security framework is essential to provide real-time threat detections, adaptive protections and secure IoT solutions. Okay, so the proposed AI-based framework for IoT communication security means having rapid growth of IoT devices, which we facing lots of problem. Every devices is now enabled with AI. So devices increase security risk in data communications. Limited device resource make traditional security method unsuitable. So proposed framework uses AI and machine learning to secure IoT communications. It detects, classify and respond to attack in real-time systems. The systems learn from data, adapt to new threats and improves over time of the systems. Protect against leakage, data leakage, spoofing, malware and DOS attack. So overall architecture of proposed framework is this, means the IoT having different layers, data collections layer, data pre-processing layer, AI-based analysis, threat detection and classification, response and mitigations layers, communications layer and continuous learning and update. In first layer, the rapid growth of IoT devices increase security risk in data communications. So limited devices resource make traditional security method unsuitable. So proposed framework okay. Now the first layer is this. In this first layer, we start to collect our data, which means the data is collected from multiple sources, packets and access information monitoring, communication and performance matrices, and revised behavior analysis also. So in this first layer, data collected gateway and data IoT devices, gateway and network traffic to ensure complete visibility of the systems. Packet transmission, device identity and access logs are collected to track communication from where to where it is communicated. Parameters like communication frequency, data size, network latency are monitored to identify anomalies, and regular and unusual device behavior patterns are observed to detect early sign of the attack. So when the okay, so the next layer is data pre-processing layer. Data pre-processing layers contains that cleaning raw IoT data with the data which have raw which removes noise, duplicate entries, irrelevant informations collected from the devices. With the data also handles incomplete data, that is the missing and inconsistent values to ensure reliable analysis, normalize data values, scales data into a uniform format suitable for AI models, extract important features, that is key attributes such as packet rate, connection durations and error rate also. So it improves detection accuracies. So the AI models detect attack from more accurately, reduces processing overhead, so that computational load, making it suitable for resource constraint and IoT devices. In another layer, next layer is analysis layer, that is the core layer of the framework performs intelligent security analysis using AI, uses machine learning and deep learning. So analyzes IoT communication data to identify threats, detect known attack, that is supervised learning models classified previously attack patterns, the pattern which we are already faced, identify unknown and zero-day attack, that is unsupervised learning, detect abnormal behavior without prior to knowledge, recognize complex attack patterns also. So it captured deep learning, through deep learning captures hidden and advanced threat patterns in the data, and it adapts security decisions over the time. Next is your threat detection and classifications layer. That is, in this layer, core intelligence layer of the framework. This layer analyzes IoT communication data to identify security threats, uses machine learning and deep learning so that detect abnormal behavior, detection of known attacks, supervised learning, classified traffic-based previously identified attack patterns, and as usual identification of unknown zero-day, that is unsupervised learning detects new threats by recognizing unusual activities, and it captures hidden and advanced attack behavior in the network data. So reinforcement learning improves the response and mitigations layer, immediate reaction to detected threats, automatic response mechanisms, blocking malicious device, isolation of compromised nodes, through which using data is going to be transferred. So traffic resolutions, rerouting, so that redirect data through secure network path, and activation of security measures also enables security encryption and protection mechanisms when needed. So secure communications and privacy layer ensure that secure data exchange, how the data will be saved. So protect data shared between IoT devices from unauthorized access. It uses lightweight encryption techniques, so apply authenticate suitable for low power IoT devices, maintain smooth communications, provide security overloading devices memory or processing capacity. AI-based intelligent key management automatically generates, distribute and update encryption keys, adaptive encryption selections, select suitable encryption method based on device capability and network conditions. So privacy leakage detection, continuous monitoring, identify unusual data sharing and unauthorized access.
Ritesh ji, I request you to conclude within.
Yes, yes, sir. So the next and last update here is that it handles involving cyber threats, uses feedback from detected attack, information from previous attack is collected for learning, learns from system response, it evaluates how the system reacted to improve future decisions, retrains AI models regularly, improves system intelligence, enhance threat recognition and reduce false alarm when the data may be in threat. So it supports long-term security, keeps the IoT security framework effective and up to date. So advantage of proposed framework is this: in real-time system attack detection, it helps to find the real-time problems, ability to detect unknown threats, it's recognized to abnormal behavior or zero-day attack that are not previously defined, automatic response and mitigations, malicious devices and isolating compromised nodes without human interventions, lightweight suitable for IoT devices, the low power devices with limited memory and processing capability, improved data privacy and confidentiality, scalable for large IoT networks. So methodology which we are going to use: data set preparations, features extractions, unusual features from data packets such as size, time interval and resource destinations, model training, that trains ML models, random forest, that is ANN and ABM detect to classify attack, testing trained models to real-time traffic. Resultant discussions over the accuracy is 95 to 98% in detecting abnormal behavior, false positive rate, fast detection suitable for real-time application, effective preventions of common attacks like DOS and spoofing. So limitations are there. AI requires a good data set to train the model. Small IoT devices cannot run complex models, so system performance depends on network quality, and large network may require stronger computing nodes. So conclusion: AI-based framework is proposed to improve IoT communication security. It combines data collection, ML-based detection, automated response. Framework is suitable for smart homes, justice, healthcare systems. Features can include blockchain, deep learning, federated learning. So we always try to keep the safe side when we are using embedded system or AI-based machine learning systems, because AI IoT having the low power devices, so we must take the security privacy importance. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ritesh ji. Just one minute.
Sure.
Okay, any questions from the audience? thanks Ritesh ji. Whatever you have discussed, that is very effective one. From my side, I want to conclude like that. Whenever we make some presentation, this is for overall. 10 minutes will be for presentation. Main theme of the conference is to discussion. So discussion will be more. So 10 minutes we need to give for our methodology as well as result and discussions. Rest of the things we will discuss.
Sure.
The main theme is that to just communicate between us. Fine. So please proceed with that. And second thing is methodology and result section should be 10 minutes. Or you
Yes.
rest of the person is more than 20 minutes. That's all. Thank you. Next is Niratri.
Online, sir.
And online.
She's giving online.
Okay.
Hello.
Please respond.
Someone is responding or
No, you need to respond.
could be Niratri. Niratri.
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah. Please proceed. Share your screen.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Make it.
Okay, sir.
full screen.
Okay, sir. Myself Niladri, research scholar, Aryabhat Knowledge University, Bihar, Patna, Department of Education.
Can you
So
make it
here
Yeah.
today, international conference on emerging frontiers in artificial intelligence and sustainable technologies. And my topic is the potential of artificial intelligence in enabling education. The term education 4 refers to an educational paradigm shaped by the fourth industrial revolution, integration of digital network and intelligent technologies into teaching, learning, assessment and administration to cultivate future-ready skills. Education 4 shifts emphasis from content delivery to competency development, like critical thinking, creativity, digital literacy, adaptability, and lifelong learning models that align learning with rapidly evolving workplace demands. AI, ML, NLP, natural language processing, computer vision, and intelligent tutoring systems is widely regarded as a key enabler of education 4 because it can process large volumes of educational data, personalize instructions at scale, and automate administrative tasks that currently constrain educators' time. This paper addressed the question, what is the potential of AI to enable education for, and what practical, ethical and policy conditions must accompany its adoption? To answer this, the paper synthesizes conceptual frameworks, recent empirical findings and international policy guidance to map AI technologies and their educational usage, evaluate demonstrated benefits and documented risks. Third one, propose pragmatic strategies for equitable and ethical implementation. Literature review. The literature on AI in education has expanded rapidly over the last decade, moving from prototype intelligent tutoring systems to a broad ecosystems that includes adaptive learning platforms, automated assessment, content chatbots, and immersive virtual environments. Recent systematic reviews reveal a surge in applied studies and mixed evidence. Many interventions show promise for improving mastery of well-defined skills and increasing engagement. But studies vary in rigor and long-term impact. Measurement remains limited. Policy and thought leadership bodies frame AI as both an opportunity and a governance challenge. The World Economic Forum and UNESCO emphasize that AI can accelerate education for objectives like personalization, scalability, and alignment with labor market needs, but stress that equitable access, teacher empowerment, and ethical safeguards are prerequisites for realization. Large national report similarly recommend piloting AI tools with rigorous evaluation, updating teacher preparation, and establish data protection framework. AI technologies and their educational implications. Uh, one First one, adaptive learning engines and intelligent tutoring systems. These systems model learner knowledge, strengths and dynamically scaffold content and practice problems to the learner's zone of proximal development. Evidence shows ITS can produce learning gains comparable to one-to-one tutoring for some domains. Second one, natural language processing tools and generative AI powers automated feedback on writing, conversational tutors, question answering assistants, and content generation. Recent advances in large language model have made conversational learning supports widely accessible but raise concerns about accuracy, hallucination, and misuse. Third one, learning analytics and predictive modeling. Fourth one, automated assessment and grading. Fifth one, for virtual and augmented reality with AI. Sixth one, administrative automation and chatbot. About these and demonstrated benefits. First one, personalized learning at scale. Second one, teacher augmentation rather than replacement. Third one, early warning and equity target interventions. Fourth one, scalable high quality feedback. Risk, limitations and ethical concerns. First one, bias and fairness. Second one, privacy and data governance. Third one, teacher de-skilling and over-reliance. Fourth one, transparency and explainability. Fifth one, access and the digital divide. Sixth one, academic integrity and misuse. Implementation, strategy and governance. First one, policy and regulatory foundations. Second one, teacher professional development. Third one, user-centered design and inclusivity. Fourth one, iterative pilots and rigorous evaluation. Fifth one, technical infrastructure and interoperability. Sixth one, ethical oversight and stakeholder engagement. Example, here are some examples and evidence from practices. US Department of Education analyzed recent systematic reviews find patterns, World Economic Forum case studies, a future direction for research and practice, robust comparative studies, multimodal and explainable AI, design for conclusion, assessment, innovation, cross-sector partnership. Finally, conclusion, AI offers powerful levers to realize the promise of education for personalized, competency-based and lifelong learning ecosystems that better align education with the demands of fourth industrial revolution. Empirical evidence and policy analysis indicate measurable benefits in personalization, efficiency, and scalability. However, these benefits will not be automatic. Achieving equitable and ethical AI-enabled education requires upfront investment in teacher development, inclusive infrastructure, data governance, algorithmic transparency, and rigorous evaluation. Policymakers and educational leaders should treat AI as a set of tools to augment human educators and expand learning opportunities, not as a silver bullet replacement for professional judgment. With careful governance and stakeholder-centered design, AI can be a potent engine for transforming education to meet the challenges and opportunities of the 21st century. Thank you.
Okay, Niladri, that's fine. So, any questions from the audience? Please. Any questions from the audience? So, Niladri, I like to put some question. In Indian scenario, how will you like to implement this education in AI? Can you discuss 1 minute on that?
Sir, can I speak in Hindi?
Yeah, no problem.
सर अभी जहाँ तक बात है इंडियन एजुकेशन सिस्टम में, तो हमारे यहाँ चूंकि वेलफेयर स्टेट का कॉन्सेप्ट है, तो वेलफेयर स्टेट के कॉन्सेप्ट में बिल्कुल दो तरह के डिवाइडेड पैटर्न्स देखने को मिलते हैं, जहाँ एक तरफ हाईली इक्विटेबल स्कूल्स हैं, वही जो ऐसे भी स्कूल हैं जहाँ मिनिमम नीड्स भी नहीं है बच्चों के लिए। तो ऐसे में अगर इक्वली एआई को इम्प्लीमेंट किया जाता है तो शायद जिन स्कूलों में मिनिमम नीड्स की चीजें नहीं हैं वहाँ थोड़ी परेशानी होगी, और जो स्कूल्स या बच्चे इन चीजों में आगे हैं वो आगे बढ़ते चले जाएंगे। तो ऐसे में इस गैप को भरने के लिए मुझे लगता है कि आपको ग्रास रूट लेवल से स्टार्ट करना चाहिए।
Niladri, how do you like to implement it in the village level schools?
सर सबसे पहले तो वहाँ आपको इंटरनेट की पहुंच बनानी चाहिए। एक एक्सपेरिमेंट मैंने अपने विद्यालय में किया था कि आसपास विद्यालय में चूंकि वाईफाई नहीं था तो अगल बगल के जो दुकान थे उनसे हमने कॉपरेट करने को कहा कि हमें अगर 5 मिनट के लिए किसी स्टूडेंट को वाईफाई देना हो तो प्लीज आप प्रोवाइड करें, और बहुत ही मिनिमम। तो ये सक्सेसफुल रहा था। तो इस तरह की छोटी छोटी चीजों को आप पकड़ सकते हैं, क्योंकि मैं एक बहुत ही रूरल एरिया में जो स्कूल है मैं वहाँ, तो वहाँ इंटरनेट की पहुंच ही सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है। तो ये एक्सपेरिमेंट मैंने अपने थ्रू किया था।
Okay, Niladri, thank you. Thank you.
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
So you can mute now. Next one is Lizzie Matthew. He or she is also online. Mrs. Lizzie Matthew.
So Matthew, Lizzie Matthew, she has said she has already joined. Our name is just a minute.
नहीं तो ऑफलाइन
उनको बुला सकते हैं। हाँ, मैं उनको मैसेज कर दूँगा। Next one है देखिए।
Next one is Dr. Vishwambar Patel. First, please introduce and 10 minutes presentation.
Yes.
And we like to interact more.
Yes.
Sir, 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, what?
सर इसमें पॉइंटर कैसे
एरो बनाओ
एडिटिंग इंडिकेट
ठीक है सर हाँ वो ओपन हो गया ठीक है सर अब क्या हो गया सर 2 मिनट स्टार्ट कीजिए ओके सर यू विल स्टार्ट
Good afternoon, all the chair sir and all the dignitaries present here and all the participants. I am Vishwambar Patel. I am working as an assistant professor in BIT Misra's Jaipur off campus. And here I am presenting, sir, just a minute on the screen.
हाँ सर स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं
You can start.
लाइव हो गया सर
Thank you, sir. So, I am presenting my paper on behalf of my co-authors, Professor Tulika Mantriman and Professor Prabhat Manthi, sir. And the work is basically related to sustainable augmented AI calibration and observability framework leveraging vernacular knowledge system, and it is aimed at it aims towards Sarvanga Viksit Bharat, which is the mission of our nation. So we proceed forward. So just to have a context clarity, so what our work is basically related to development of a framework, and particularly we propose the elements of the framework that will lead to Sarvang Viksit, that is inclusive development. So it is not only about implementation of AI, it is not only about sustainability, but it is about inclusive. So even today, in today's world, we are talking about not only about AI, but the human augmented AI systems. So we aim towards that, and it is a pilot work, we can say, and I'll proceed through to introduce what are the elements that we are proposing to be their part of that. So as such, making the context clear, I would just draw your attention to the growth that we are having here, starting from mobile phones and desktops up to the quantum computers that we are having. We are aiming at a space, but we have to take care of the ground. We have, and it is about AI, what we have been actually contributing to. But we need to take care of all these, the human, the ground basically. We have to preserve the culture, we have to preserve the humanity, we have to serve the humanity. So how it is possible? It is not possible without having an inclusive framework, and particularly we aim at including the vernacular knowledge, that is rural and all going up to the tribalities. So here we need to take care of the neuroeconomics, having the cognitive science embedded into that. It has so many dimensions. Cognitive science and neuroinformatics has so many dimensions. But what we have to take care is that it should be regulated, and framework is about regulating that. So what we propose here is to have a dashboard and a multi-agent system. It is a prescriptive digital twin, we may say, but digital twin would take a longer path to go. But what we propose here is a dashboard that facilitates that. So we have a sustainable inclusive development observability prescriptive system that we see. So we drive it through the multi-agent system. We need to take care of the calibration and observability dashboard. We'll take care of the keyboard selection, and we provide the mathematical foundations of it through not Bayesian but belief network, and we take care of the temporal nature, because resilience and agility has to take care of the temporal nature of the aspects. So having a background of it to be clarified, we take care of what is happening at the international and national arena. We see that on whether it is UN or Niti Aayog and AI Mission and all others, they are taking care of the key parameters that are actually driving all the developments. So we see here international as well as national forums, they are taking care of the sustainability, but they have to be very much careful about the inclusive and resilience development. So we have to take care of the resilience, and here we get through that. Even India, Niti Aayog is having its own index and dashboard and monitoring framework for sustainable development. We took when we were trying to develop this system, we just to find out where we can actually contribute and what has already been happening. We see that here in India we have the dashboard which takes care of quality education, decent work, and sustainable cities and communities. We have at UN the dashboards, and particularly at corporate level, we have nested Metrio platforms. These were the platforms. But what
we, even in fashion and lifestyle, which are more penetrating towards the societies, where the workers are there and they contribute to the overall development, we found that existing dashboard, they do not take care of the particular incorporate tribal or vulnerable systems. So how do we proceed towards that? We took one work, which is SCST, Research and Training Institute of Government Mauritius. They have also conducted one work, and they have focused towards outcome-based monitoring, convergence of independent sectors. These were their recommendations, and we proceeded towards. Okay, so. So after that, what we take as a gap of the research gap, we found that there is need for harmonization between the sectors, and it is not possible without having the human augmented systems and a framework that provides the facility for observability and that is grounded mathematically. So that is what we are trying to address with these framework. Then I'll take ahead with. So we propose here this framework which takes a holistic grounding by taking care of what is at the technology level, what is there at the upskilling and reskilling interface is to be provided. It has to take care of work of decency observability, which is SDG 11 and SDG 5 basically, which is actually sustainability development goals, which are actually towards society 5 and industry 5, which are taking care of what we call education and decent work. So how it is possible? It is possible by taking care of the cognitive systems. Cognitive systems must take care of the neuroinformatic based grounding and understanding how the different demographies do work, and they work in tandem. So we have to take care of holistic. I am not going to get through each one of them, but I'll present the overall contribution and coming to the results. So we, in a nutshell, we have to take a multi-agent view, and what are the agents? We have to provide the multi-agent. Digital twin is going to take a long way to go, but here we have a pilot and prototype work, and it has to take care of the workers, the employers. These are the multi-agents, and policy making is an important thing here. So how do we facilitate that? We need to take care of the particular parameters, and these parameters particularly we take care of upskilling and gig works in the social sphere to provide the social security. And how it is possible? It is possible only when so many parameters are there. I'll not exactly read out each one of them. So in a nutshell, the parameters they have to be taken care of. Which actually affect the ground workers, and how do we facilitate that as a pilot? So this is the first thing that we provide in our solution. It is the dashboard, and the importance of this dashboard is that we provide the policymaker the simulated environment where they can play with the different weights given to the particular agentic the parameters. This is not an exhaustive list. They are actually indicative. A work has to go ahead and to list down and find out what more parameters are to be taken. This is just illustrative. So, and we have to provide the mechanism to expert users, particularly. This is for the policymaker, and this is for the next level, the technical expert level, who understands what should be the weightage given to the belief network, and what we actually aim at. This is simple illustration of what the dashboard provides. The expert users, the policymakers, take decisions by viewing the statistics either by the box plots or the radar view where we can see how the different tribal and urban spaces are actually affecting the different key. Again, it is illustrative. You can see only 6 illustrated here. The numbers will be more, and we will need more visualization, more specific visualization techniques. Here, correlation. And it is here, this is latitude by longitude visualization where we have the different places taken from Jharkhand just for illustration, but the colors would display where the gap is there, resilience gap is there. So here we provide base and belief network. Belief network is where we have this these are the conditional decision making parameters where we make the decision, and these are the what we may say the determinants or the predictors of the particular decision making parameters. And what is the outcome? The dashboard provides, after putting up the weights, the dashboard provides the recommendation, and that's what we claim as the prescriptive system. So the thing is that it should not always be left to the decision maker to choose the parameters. The recommendation here goes ahead. It actually it is data driven, and what we call AI. It is data driven, augmented by selection of the particular observability parameters, but it is AI. AI where the data driven models run. Actually, what happens? We have time series. We are talking about resilience. Resilience is about temporal aspects. How the things change across a particular given set of time. And we have certain data. This is simulated data. This is just not simulated, I would say synthesized data. So we have some random data here. Yes, some grounded when it was developed some values were taken up. And what we say here, it is just a visualization for each district. And here we apply mathematically grounded graph kernels to learn the graph kernels are. Here I just wanted for 2 different graph kernels. This is a Westphal-Lehman kernel, and this is a shortest path kernel. So Westphal-Lehman kernel basically learns the isomorphic graphs, and based on that it learns the particular reasons in time where the particular graphs have coincided. So we can find out the clusters where temporal aspects can be learned, and it is more when we design systems in deep learning and AI models, we talk about explainability. So explainability comes when we are able to explain how the decision has been arrived at. So that explainability comes by learning through the mathematical parameters that we apply. So here, just for an illustration here, this how we say that our recommendations are mathematically grounded. They are actually learning the global global structures, microstructures and metastructures we say, and then they are learning the local aspects also. These are actually representing because we have taken it to our episodic macro level. So we go by that. We visualize further that after having the particular parameters learned through the graph kernels, we can find out the correlation between the different districts. We can say here different particular parameters that we want to learn. How do they actually govern each one? So here we can have it for the illustration that the negative, while positive correlations are intuitive, more guiding are the negative relations. So we can see here that for the illustration, this gap, resilience gap, that is how social security has affected at the ground. So urban tribal gap, or the resilience, those parameters, and particular key K19 is upskilling facilities that have been provided. So we see if the higher gap is there, likely socio-economic or opportunity gaps are there, and accordingly the higher influence can be provided associated with that particular edge in the Bayesian network, not Bayesian, it is a belief network, hybrid network, not exactly Bayesian as such. So that can be provided. So the construction of the belief and recommendation network is mathematically guided. That is what I want to say. So now there is a radar framework. Here we can visualize which particular district is performing well and on what criterion. Here the resilience and upskilling parameters are there. So finally we come to the final thing that this particular network will actually guide us in taking decisions. So here we provide the nodes of the graph would be districts, the edges would be weighted by similarity of the features that will be derived from the graph nulls, and then we have to augment it. That is the parameters that would be checked. It should be knowledge driven, the vernacular knowledge that we had guided. So selection of the parameters would go by that. And we may apply some significance parameters and statistical studies and from the economic surveys and ISS provided data, and then we can select or provide the selection of the parameters. So finally we go ahead, and this is what we consider put to the forum as our contribution, that we have provided a pilot study, not a very validated one. Interviews are yet to be done, validations are yet to be done. So that is why what we put to the forum, and this is where we aim at. Blue is the technology trying to excel exponentially. Green has been there in the consideration to make it green energy, but what we focus on is that there has to be maybe swirl colored calibration of the technology moves. That is what we see. Thank you.
It's a very nice presentation, and the work is really very appreciable. Work is really appreciable. From the audience, if there is any queries or any discussions required, please proceed. Yeah.
Very good afternoon, sir. Sir, as you said, AI can be used for preservation of culture aspects and many sustainable development. Sir, whenever I use AI tools like ChatGPT and many more, I don't find deep knowledge about Indian cultures, like Vedas and many more books where our culture is written on that. So, sir, how to AI can get more information about that?
Okay, your question is about the ChatGPT, how it functions and gives the output. Actually, one for your information, ChatGPT works on the data which has been stored globally. ChatGPT that we are using is by Google, OpenAI, Altman. So they basically work on the data that has been stored at international servers generated from the website, but it is not only based on the ancient data. And now if I ask something locally, some aspects of local importance it will give me. Because I'll give you some simple example. When you are using Google Maps, even if you have to drive from Jamshedpur to Saraikela, it is going to give you a very correct information. So in coming age, the point what I would in short tell you, that these are data-driven models. Whatever we call machine learning AI is a wrapper term. Machine learning is the method to which machine learning is basically about data-driven methods, and statistics and all these things apply, statistical algebra and all these things apply there. So the thing is that in the base, what we have is the data. So yes, data is being collected. You must have heard of Haratai.
Yes.
These are Indian initiatives. They are trying to build the ground there, but yes, costs and everything is involved. So when you, yes, the data is being collected, and in days to come, not because you have to explore quantum computing is coming up. So it is not in years to come, it is in months to come that we will be seeing the effects of all these huge data being collected. We are posting our views and everything there. So it is in few months to come that you will be finding good knowledge with this.
Yes, sir, because our new generation will not get knowledge about our culture
Yes, that is what
Yes, sir.
even government is working on that. We have seen
Yes.
the projects and missions going on by Niti Aayog and National Quantum Mission is there. They are working on it. So we will be having its boons and benefits. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, I have a question. Am I audible? Sir, you talked about neuroeconomics. So, I'm just a very simple question. How can we avoid manipulation and neuromarketing concerns? For example, how can the insights from neuroeconomics be ethically applied to design effective behavioral interventions and nudges for sustainability? Like, without engaging in manipulative neuromarketing practices or blurring the lines of consent.
Yes, and actually neuroeconomics, the field of domain of knowledge that relates to your question is narrative economics. Within neuroeconomics also there is one field, narrative economics. It is actually about the cognitive ways to manipulate, and everything is depending on the data.
Yes, sir.
What data is being collected. So there are research papers, particularly one paper is about how mathematical models of honesty.
Yes,
And the reverse is also there, mathematical, actually this is embedded within brackets, so it is about dishonesty. Actually, so the things are actually how the parameters correlate. Parameters, the KPIs, how they, the key parameters that are actually guiding the market to run. Mostly it is about the break-even balance. So how that can be done, that is done through statistical methods, and the data is in the background. So narrative economics works on that. From computer science field, we can say sentiment analysis and neuro NLPs. These are the technologies that are helping to that.
Yes.
So it is guided by that, and it is being there. So a whole vast research is there. And we are
Thank you.
Sir, just one question.
Yes, sir.
As you said, your presentation is about Sarvang Viksit Bharat 2047. Our PM's goal, as you say.
Nation's goal.
Yeah, obviously the nation's goal. Nowadays, as we go through the data, as you told that AI is basically based on AI, the more we feed data, the error percentage, the more accuracy it gets. But the thing is, ultimately we are enforcing this. Our dashboards has to be enforced in each and every village of this country to get a handful data. So the thing is, what is the scenario? Because nowadays manipulating data is one of the case. Because just to complete the work, we are manipulating the data. This is the fact, as we know. So how can we overcome this manipulating of data? Because if we feed data, if we feed data wrong, we get the
Yes, I'll try to answer that. Actually, when in machine learning and the data-driven models, one topic that we learn is data bias.
Yeah.
And so whenever we design any leave out prescriptive systems or predictive systems, when we talk about the descriptive systems, and when we are classifying things, grouping things, first we have to check the clarity of the data. So data bias definitely can be checked through statistical methods, because data is dealt with by the statistical methods. So in statistics, we are having methods to check the decision by chance. So if you are dealing in computer science, so you know the chi-square test, the confidence interval, and all those methods. Yeah, Bunkeroni corrections methods are there. So we apply the statistical methods to check whether and how the features are feature significance analysis that we call. So through that we can check. And even there are so many scenarios. You told the term scenario. One thing that you talked about, how we can actually guide at the grassroots level. Yeah. So that is guided by the parameters that we take in our consideration, and that is in turn guided by what is our goal. What things we actually, this is one thing. You have to take care of so many break-even results actually on the ground to what actually you want to address. Then you have to come back to your mathematical model, and in between what is the requirement. So scenario is created by what is to be done. So there are plenty of things which are to be done.
Shall we reinforce this into the mainstream? So that is the thing.
To mainstream, you would make them by policy making and facilitation. But for that, how much facilitation is to be done, that is going to be guided by, in statistics we say hypothesis testing. So that is guided by what is to be done and how much the budget is.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Viswambar Pada. It's a very interesting topic, and we understood that from the audience questions. You make some impact on the.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next, which one? Lizzie Panda or Lizzie Panda? You can join later. So Richa Panda. Dr. Richa Panda.
Good afternoon to everyone. Myself, Dr. Richa Panda. I am a research scientist, medical being from MGMR Medical College, Jamshedpur, Jharkhand. My topic is application on AI in serology in VRDL lab, an Indian scientific review. Basically, serology is a branch of medical science that studies blood serum, especially to detect antibodies and antigens. And I would like to tell you that our VRDL lab has been introduced by DHR, which is under ICMR, Indian Medical Council of Research, New Delhi. And our co-PI is Dr. Preeti Mohan ma'am, and our co-PI is Dr. Anita Sundi ma'am, and PI is Dr. Preeti Mohan ma'am. And we have a team of 9 members, including our PI ma'am and co-PI ma'am, with 2 research scientists, 1 assistant, research assistant, 1 MDS, and 2 lab technicians. Functions of VRDL: basically, we are doing diagnostic and testing in VRDL. Outbreak investigation has been done. Research work is going on in our VRDL and national network, like we have been doing and participating in Conclave, New Delhi, NIV Pune, in AIMS Patna, AIMS Bhubaneswar. We are doing trainings from there, and we are just hoping for the best for our future of our VRDL. Background challenge in traditional serology. Basically, problem faced when we are doing a traditional method of serology to detect disease and immune disease response, where low sensitivity is seen, time consuming is more, then we are getting low, we are getting false positive and false negative testing, which is shown in our VRDL reports. For this, AI is benefit for us to pattern recognition and feature extraction, can improve accuracy of antibody detection, help interpret complex serological data. AI benefit in VRDL operation efficiency, where we can go for a fast data analysis, better decision making using data, cost and time efficiency is less in VRDL, through AI. Human error is less. Basically, real-time surveillance and alerts are being seen. In Indian-centric applications support national viral disease monitoring, because we have get from Indian only, we have got 3 new projects in VRDL of MGM Medical College. We were the first to get in the pandemic 2019, COVID-19 been tested in MGM Medical College. RIMS was the second position, first was the VRDL Jamshedpur. Future opportunities, AI can enable real-time laboratory and surveillance analytics. Integration and with national health databases will improve decision making. Indian-specific training data can improve model performance. Conclusion, I can only say that if AI is there, we can help serology in final interpretation of blood test result, the determination of disease expression in immune system, it improve accuracy, efficiency and turnaround times. It will surely help us to consume time from when AI has been done in VRDL labs. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Richa. It's a very novel concept. Have you any roadmap for using AI for VRDL recognition or?
We are trying for getting an RDL for the VRDL.
So, is it image based or data based?
It's in database and image both.
Both. Both you want to consider?
Yes.
Right. So this is very much interesting. So you are having samples because
we are getting, sir, in India, I think 166 VRDLs are there, and in Jharkhand, there are only 2 VRDLs are there. One is in MGM Jamshedpur Medical College, and the second is in RIMS Medical College.
So which type of images you are having? Images are captured using which device?
ELISA, CLI, we are doing all these devices.
Okay. So
we are doing RT-PCR, sir.
Right. But no, I want to know the image. What is the image specification that you are capturing? Is there any?
Right now we are not doing any image. We are just trying for doing before and after.
So what you want to predict actually using this test?
Basically, I want to show that AI is important to VRDL's laboratories because we are having 3 projects right now. More VRDL, a part of VRDL, we are having 3 projects from this. Right now we are doing WHO measles rubella, and the second is LI SARI, which is influenza.
No, some work is going on non-invasive procedure. Because once you take the blood,
yeah,
it is invasive. If it is non-invasive, is there any idea about that project or something?
No, we are just no, sir, because it's totally depending upon the blood plasma which we are having antigen and antibody, and then we go for different testing, sir.
So this is a very interesting topic. Do you have any type of queries? Yeah, please.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Generally question, if 200 or 250 blood collected in a same day in a VRDL,
Yeah.
how one AI can process it faster?
We have the different technical things. Technicians we have to. I told you, there are 2 technicians working in one MPS and 2 research scientists. We have a team of 10 people. We are doing daily. We are doing 150 to 200 samples processing. And each and every testing is done in VRDL. From dengue to chikungunya to JE to every hepatitis, and in COVID also, pandemic also, every.
So, ma'am, what is the accuracy level at that time?
It takes 3 to 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours for a test.
Thank you.
Anyone, please? Thank you very much, Professor Wanda. We request the next presenter Dr. Manoj Kumar. From here to not on side.
Sir, Dr. Manoj.
Yeah, please. Dr. Manoj.
Very good afternoon to everyone. First of all, we are here in the international seminar. So, director of this institution, Sri R.N. Mohanty sir, my respected ex-vice chancellor, Dr. Shukla Mohanty madam, principal of this college, Dr. Sweety madam, all the guests present here from abroad, coming from different parts of our country, as well as from this country, all the participants and dear students. Very warm good afternoon to everyone. Johar. My topic is transforming teacher education through artificial intelligence, recent research and future direction. As we know, I am here in a teacher education department. This is an organization where teacher education B.Ed and D.El.Ed is running. So I am focusing on teacher education. Definitely AI has worked a lot in different fields, but my paper is focusing on teacher education, especially how in the training they are going to be held. Starting with the meaning of the artificial intelligence, if you see, we are in digital era. All the things, whatever we are doing every day, right now we are here, we are using digital. Each and every aspect, now we are talking, before COVID, we are not talking about technology, using of technology in the classroom. Because smart classroom is there, but we are not discussing about the online classes. Just during the COVID, we have learned all of the sudden, within 10 days, India is a very vast country, and we learn by themselves how to use the technology. Am I right? So, this is a digital era, and we are working here on every day they are enhancing the digital. Whatever the technology we are using right now, very next month, very next year, going to be changed. Earlier we are using the floppy, later on the disk, later on the now you see is one single pen drive having a more than 1000 TB. What is that? GB. What is that? The using of technology. So AI has already helped a lot in education technology as an emerging era. So this is advancement. What we are talking, this is advancement in the teaching learning process. If you see, this is a continuous advancement of AI in teacher education, offers students an opportunity to gain practical experience. And whatever the data-driven decision, right now the sir is talking about the data-driven. Whatever the data we are feeding, we are using. Nowadays, a single thing, we need a concept. Suppose we need a concept of force and a type of force and different how the force is working. Everything is coming on the within a second in front of you. Later on, before we are not using. But nowadays, the student is far and far intelligent in the classroom is very difficult for a teacher to handle those type of students. Especially we are creating the teacher, we are making a teacher. So very difficult in the classroom. While we are using the technology, it is a very important thing how we have to use, which data we have to produce and how we have to produce. In a teacher education institution, this is a very important aspect. Now, artificial intelligence has become an integral part. Why we are talking integral part? Because अब ये इस तरह से घुस गया हमारे बीच में टेक्नोलॉजी, इसको निकालना आसान नहीं है. You see, this winter vacation is going on. The DC has announced a holiday for students, for a kid from nursery to 12. Automatically, a message came, online class will happen. Why? Because nowadays we are using online classes, and the childs are all very intelligent. Very early morning they ready and they sit in front of the mobile, laptop. So later on, now the thing is that अब मुझे ऐसा रेडी हो जाना होगा क्लासरूम में कि बिना टेक्नोलॉजी का there is no any thinking about the classroom. So classroom means online, offline, using every type of technology. So this is an integral part of education system. So इससे क्या फायदा होगा? इससे फायदा ये होगा कि the efficiency will increase. Efficiency of the teacher, efficiency of the student. Suppose you are teaching one concept, आपको लग रहा है कि this concept is new for the student. No, you are wrong. The student they have learned by themselves, not by the videos, lectures, abroad lectures from any part of the world. They can hear, they can listen. So using of technology, the using of AI is now integral part of a teacher education system. So it will enhance the teaching technique. पहले हम लोग पढ़ते थे the method of teaching textbook में 5-7 only. Now the thing is that there will be a offline mode of a teaching learning process as well as online also. The समय आ गया है, we will practice the classroom education offline as well as online. How you are going to utilize the technology when there is a winter vacation, when there is a summer vacation, when there is any type of problem, how you are going to use this technology effectively, efficiently, and then इसमें क्या होगा? We have to incorporate the teaching technique and engagement with the students. Am I right? If you see, AI has the potential to revolutionize teacher education. By analyzing all the things we have discussed right now, definitely the teacher education department, the teacher education institution having the revolutionary thing in teacher education. And we can say that AI is a technology that enables computers and machines to stimulate human learning, comprehensions, problem solving, decision making, creativity and autonomy. These things we are going to be do. That is problem solving, decision making, creativity and autonomy. So many things, so many research has conducted till yet. Latest research I have included here. In 2023, the AI-driven adaptive tools can refine decision making, improving professional development outcome. Few recent research study I have quoted here, where using of AI in teacher education department, in teachers training, the method of teaching, how they are helped. Here I have quoted latest as by Ruti Zoa et al. Then Kushwan 2023. They all talk about the AI, how they are going to help in the teaching learning process. Another important is there, that is while light is less, recent research of artificial intelligence, and another one is Tenment and Lay 2023, and then Johnson et al. And another have also discussed about the use of AI. The overall of these innovation is transforming school and classroom, making teaching role considerably easier. Definitely we can say that the AI is going to be help in the teaching learning process. If you see the current AI application teacher education, right now we are using so many AI things. Recently it is help personalized learning. What is personalized learning? Definitely it helps to individual learning need, preference and pace of these students. As per the pace of the students, विद्यार्थी का अपना pace के हिसाब से they can learn. Every individual have different pace. तो ये टेक्नोलॉजी ऐसा मदद करता है आपको कि आपको हेल्प करता है how you are going to read as per your pace. AI help in this regard. Then adaptive learning system, real-time feedback and assessment they are providing. AI helps you a lot, and AI give a feedback to you. So this is another adaptive learning system is there. Then enhance instructional support. How they are going to be enhanced? AI help the real-time feedback. AI help you, the guide you, and then scaffolding to the students also. Data-driven insight. That is gathering, analyzing, visualize vast amount of educational data. Whatever the data is there, right now the sir has said, whatever the data you have added, that thing you are getting. Research, there is a need of research in teacher education department because I have seen so many things, still it is not there. Like I am talking about the research methodology. If you are asking about the research methodology, they are giving the simple one. They are not giving in the field of education. So lots of things should be incorporated in the field of education, and especially in the research, educational research. Whatever the data is added, you will get it in AI form. Another is automation of administrative tasks. Definitely the grading assessment, scheduling classes, all things you can use by the AI. Access to the high quality educational resources. How? Nowadays the people are not moving the library. Am I right? Everybody needs digital library. Everybody needs digital textbook. Everybody needs digital materials. Without using a paper, we can read with the help of laptop or mobile by sitting anywhere, any place. So AI is now such a thing. Now earlier the mobile having a less GB. Now the people are using 128. It is not sufficient. We need more than that. Why? Because we need not only the mobile number, we can save the textbook, we can save the images, we can save the videos. So AI is going to help a lot. So digital library is there, multimedia material is there. So high quality educational resources we can use help by the AI. Support for inclusive education, definitely. Like those who are disabled person, various type disabled person, definitely they can help to those person also. We have to support everything, like AI tool can facilitate accessibility and inclusivity in education and providing accommodation and support for a student with diverse learning needs. Various types of diverse learning needs are there. All type of learners, they can help. Lifelong learning and professional development, self-paced, we have already talked about that one. Then intelligent tutorial system, ITS. ITS also, this system stimulates one-to-one interaction by human tutor, offering support and guidance. Definitely AI helps not to the group, they can help the individual also. How? Suppose the teachers are not available in the classroom and the students want to learn, with the help of AI, they can get the data, they can get the information, they can reach to the any classroom. By sitting here, we can assess the Oxford or if good one university or Indian abroad university, we can listen those videos and as well as the lectures. then chatbot and virtual assistant, automated assessment and grading. Already we have talked about this. That is, those who need include quiz, assignments, exams, they can go for that. Nowadays we can see content curation and recommendation system. We can high quality educational resources including digital textbook. Virtual classroom management, we have talked this one. This is a virtual classroom management, provide features such as video conferencing. Right now we are here and we have listened from another person videos. They have attended this seminar. This is another one good example of AI. By sitting any place we can connect with each other. This is another good example. So overall we can say that this AI transform traditional teaching and learning paradigm. This is a transform. Before we are not thinking this one. Later on we can think this is a real transforming in the teaching learning process, improving educational outcome and empower learning with personalized engagement and effective educational experiences. We have seen so many current appliances. We have not talked about what the things will become in later on. Here I am focusing. I will take another 5 to 6 minutes. 5 minutes. This is the future direction of AI in teacher education. What we think in the future? क्या सोचते हैं आगे कि टीचर एजुकेशन के फील्ड में AI कैसे मदद करेगा? तो जहां तक फ्यूचर डायरेक्शन की बात है, enhanced personalization. Definitely, it is become more sophisticated in analyzing student data and providing personalized learning experiences. हम व्यक्तिगत तौर पे enhancement आएगा with the help of AI. ऐसा मेरा मानना है. These are the points we can say that how the AI going to help you. Augmented reality and virtual reality. Artificial intelligence in education will create immersive and interactive learning environment that engage students in hand-on exploration and experimentation. अब वो समय नहीं रहा कि टीचर आएंगे तो क्लास होगा. If the teacher is absent, he or she can conduct from their home. They can give their task. Earlier we have not gone through the Google Classroom and other aspects. Now the Google is also that much intelligent. The Google is also giving the AI information. So another one is adaptive assessment, and these assessments offer more accurate insight into the student learning progress and proficiency, enabling educator to provide timely feedback. That is earlier individualized instruction था ना, पहले AI में use करते थे. So with the help of individualized instruction, the immediate feedback will come, and then later on you can work. No need of analyzing. Up everything will be analyzed by the computer and the AI. So natural language understanding. Another is lifelong learning platform. This will AI will give you the lifelong learning platform. Here we can continuously skill development and professional growth. Throughout the journey in your life, there is a continuous skill development with the help of AI, and these platforms will offer personalized learning pathway and micro traditional. So how in the using of micro teaching, there is a one concept of micro teaching in teacher education. In micro teaching, earlier we are using skill of introduction, skill of explanation, skill of evaluation. Now I have seen one international conference. Now we can think about that skill of using technology in the classroom effectively. How you are going to using that technology effectively in a correct form. Using of technology is a simple thing, but in a using of technology in a correct form is a very, very difficult task. In accuracy, in a time management, and then you have to deliver the content. So these things will be included in the micro teaching very shortly. So intelligent content creation. See that terminology I have written. Intelligent content creation. Content creation is a good one, but intelligence is another one. How you are going to making a content intelligent form. So automate and creation of the educational content. Content तो सब बनाते हैं, लेकिन intelligent form में कैसे बनाएंगे with the help of AI? This is important thing. Lesson plan, we are planning a lesson because I am talking about teacher education. How can I forget about the lesson plan? You are framing a lesson plan in a traditional form. Forget about those things. Now you have to prepare a lesson plan in a using of technology. एक teaching point होगा using of technology and delivering of the content by the using of technology, and one video clip will be there. And simultaneously you have to give a link also, and then you have to give the reference also. So lesson plan पहले reference नहीं चलता था. Now there will be a reference, there will be a link, and there will be a video content in a using of Blackboard वाले list में. So these things going to be added there. This is a new thing I have added here. Social and emotional learning. We are not talking about only the educational aspect. We are talking about the social and emotional learning support also. While teaching in the classroom, we have to think about the student psychology, students' emotional aspect. So we have to analyze the non-verbal cues, emotional aspect, as well as the student engagement indicator. कितना देर तक बच्चे बैठ के सुन सकते हैं? See here, after the completion of 1 hour, they have a fatigueness. So कितना देर तक पढ़ाना है? उसके बाद fatigueness आ जाएगा. कितना रेस्ट देना है? The technology will say. The mind reading will be there. The stress level will be there. These all will be checked by the AI. So how much you have to teach, up to which extent, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, as well as they will check the social, emotional aspect also. AI is going to be helping in this regard also. Integration of virtual assessment. These assessment will provide on-demand support to student and educator answering question. A simple one. Everything is good, but we have to think about the ethical AI also. Using of AI is a good one, but we should not be unethical. Be ethical by using of AI. Up to which extent we are going to use the AI. Collaborative learning environment, facilitate group activities, foster teamwork, encourage knowledge construction. This is another important future direction. AI in classroom management, pedagogical improvement. Finally, we can say that what the thing you have to do AI using in the classroom. Another only 2 minutes only. I will sum up, only 2 minutes. In the classroom, the teacher can identify students who need extra attention. Being as a teacher, I am telling you how the AI is going to help you. You have to see the identification of the students who need extra attention. By this data-driven analysis, teacher can adjust their teaching strategy. Suppose one strategy you are teaching, the students are not getting, immediately you can change your strategy. The AI will help you which strategy is good for you and which strategy is not good for you. AI is going to help you out. Teacher can manage diverse need of the students. Variety of students in the classroom. Special child is there. So how you are going to help the physically handicapped and then visually handicapped, various type of handicapped students are there. How you are going to help? कैसे मदद करेंगे उसको? The AI will help you out. And then AI and bringing the gap in remote understanding area. Definitely, India is a vast country and we have a remote area also. In the remote area, the people are not having that much technology, but AI is going to help you out. There is no need to travel long distance, but internet facilities and small things should be there. AI is going to help you out. Improve efficiency, very simple, and global access to education. And overall, we can say that the future direction of AI in teacher education holds the potential to transform learning experiences. मैं finally कह सकता हूँ कि AI help you a lot in every sense in teacher education department, especially not to the teacher also. They help to the student, they help the administrator, they help the overall everyone in every segment, not only industry, not only in management, in every field, the AI is going to be helped. So thank you everyone who has given time and listened patiently. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Manoj Kumar. Any questions from the audience?
Sir,
Yeah, please.
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन है, जिस तरह से आप बता रहे थे कि एआई का यूज करके बच्चों के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा बेनिफिशियल है, जैसे कोई भी हमें क्वेश्चन को सर्च करना हो तो हम लोग एआई के थ्रू एग्जैक्ट हम लोग सर्च करके तुरंत आंसर पा सकते हैं। लेकिन मेरा मानना है कि जिस तरह से आज बच्चों का दिमाग पे असर पड़ा, जिससे बच्चों से क्रिएटिविटी या याद करने का जो क्षमता लोग उसको किस तरह से हम लोग इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं?
देखिए, आप ऐसा मत समझिए, चूंकि आप पूछ रहे हैं बहुत सिंपल है। Why you are thinking कि AI आपको जंप लगा देगा? नहीं, AI आपको मदद करेगा to help a lot in the teaching learning process. आप खोजते हैं कोई एक चीज, AI बताता है 5 चीज। सपोज आप पूछ रहे हैं कि एजुकेशनल फिलॉसफी ऑफ महात्मा गांधी कंपैरेटिवली विद द वेस्टर्न फिलोसफर्स, तो आपको आप गांधीयन फिलॉसफी पढ़ रहे हैं तो अब 4 फिलॉसफी और बता दे रहा है आपको। तो आप ऐसे समझिए कि आपके थिंकिंग लेवल को बढ़ा दे रहा है, क्रिएटिविटी को बढ़ा दे रहा है, इफिशिएंसी को बढ़ा दे रहा है, आपके एनालिटिकल पावर को बढ़ा दे रहा है, ना कि घटा दे रहा है। ठीक है? Have you understood?
You can use a gun to kill other as well as save yourself.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
हाँ, yeah. बोलिए बोलिए, आ जाएगा, आवाज आ जाएगा, बोलिए।
Sir, I am a student, semester 2 student.
Okay.
And now we are going for practice teaching, and we have to make lesson plans. As you told us that it is very useful for us. Then how AI can help us to make lesson plan faster?
Faster. Actually, nowadays, you want to prepare a PPT, no need to prepare PPT. We will say preparation of PPT in emotional, suppose intelligence chapter. They will give you complete step by step. वो आपको एक रूपरेखा देगा, स्ट्रक्चर देगा आपको. You have to prepare, but they will help you. They will provide you one structural aspect कि you can incorporate this aspect. If you say कि for a grade 9 I am teaching human digestive system, what lesson plan will be there? They will give you a structural aspect. These points you can incorporate in a presentation chapter. These evaluatory questions there will be in a evaluation chapter. Now you have to select which teaching point you are going to teach. AI is going to help you in a different form. Ultimately you have to prepare lesson plan. They will help you. Okay. Thank you.
Any more questions? Yeah.
I have got a question.
Yes.
So far we have talked about a lot regarding the application of AI in the field of education. We have gone through so many books of trigonometry in the matriculation classes. So far I could understand, I could perceive that only when a particular question is fed into the AI system, then only AI can solve it. Otherwise not. If the height and distance problems are given to AI and a particular, say, theory is set into the AI system for solving the questions, but some of the questions we are not fed about cannot be solved. You have to personally exercise your own brain to solve some questions. Similar is the case with the problems of physics. The problems which are actually fed into the AI system, they can retrieve the solutions. Otherwise not.
Yes, sure, sir.
That is the problem with AI. So, AI cannot solve the actual aspirant students until and unless they grab all the possibilities of solving the problems in all the groups. Am I right?
Yes, you are absolutely correct, sir. AI, what the sir has said correctly, same thing I have said earlier also. Ki whatever the data is fitted in the computer, the same thing they will say. Same thing, you cannot assess those things which is not fitted. That's why Google is working every day. And other browser aspect of they are working every day, the new thing is added. But thing is whatever the latest thing, it is already there. One student said कि Indian culture के बारे में नहीं है, हो सकता है कुछ नहीं भी हो सकता है, लेकिन most of the thing it is added. Later on every day work is going on. Okay. Any other question you are asking?
सर जैसे कि अभी हम लोग एक्टिविटी इंटर्नशिप में पर स्कूल में तो क्या होता है कि अभी ये सब पढ़ाना शुरू किया जाता है तो हम लोग क्या कि जैसे सर 6, 7, 9, 10 के बच्चे हैं तो अच्छे से समझ जाएंगे बात करने में सब पॉसिबल रहता है पर वही अगर 3, 4, 5 के बच्चे हैं ना तो उनको समझाने में डिफिकल्टी तो बहुत
नहीं in a B.Ed, you are a student of B.Ed. Those the students are B.Ed, they have to teach in the secondary level. 9, 10, 11, 12. With not more than 8. क्योंकि B.Ed is for secondary. Teaching of a 3, 4, 5, you can use, if you are going to teach 3, 4, 5 grade, use playway method. The method of teaching, before going in the classroom, must read the method of teaching. In the lower class, different method of teaching is there. In the higher class, different method of teaching is there. Don't utilize higher method of teaching in the lower class. That is my suggestion. Before going to the classroom, read different method of teaching and then utilize those methods. Yes, yours.
I have taken permission from the chairman.
Yes, sir.
To add 2 aspects. There are many aspects. It will be time-consuming process, but at least in the context of so many papers, I feel like adding 2 aspects. Our Bhanti sir rightly said, human intelligence nobody can beat. That is one.
Yeah.
It is applicable to AI also. We are the ones who are responsible for AI applications to be driven for various activities. So human intelligence remains. 2 important things in teaching learning process. So I am also a teacher. Later on I became administrator, that is a different story. So from the core of my heart, when I recollect my teaching assignments, I feel AI can help every teacher in resourceful planning of materials. Unless we have materials with us, teachers are the first learners. The students follow. So we have to prepare lecture notes. You know, I remember when I was a junior level teacher in the IIT system. So in the resourceful planning of materials, having a wide spectrum, textbooks will have limitations. As a student, I remember in some of my favorite subjects, even I have today 5, 6 textbooks. And in my field, all foreign author books, very costly. We used to buy it because knowledge had to be, gained from going through books and literatures. Now, with one click, you can have all resourceful planning in front of you. You select from your intelligence what you want, whether to prepare lesson plan, whether to prepare lecture note, whether to prepare PPT as you rightly said, it is up to you. So resourceful planning of the background materials for a teacher, then in the classroom delivery, it becomes qualitative way of teaching. We were, basically I am from engineering background. My first director in the university system told me, why don't you go to industry? I tell you, I have visited industries where there were Russian equipments and the manuals were written in Russian language. I got translated to English. I studied. that is in the field of mining machinery. Coal mining machinery, how heavy earth moving machinery work, because we had mostly in the surface mining as well as underground coal mining, we had imported devices. Even today we are importing. So I have gone through those phases. Now with one click, ready-made materials are available to you. So what we spent hours and hours, I was the one for every summer vacation 15 days, although my wife was reluctant. I used to spend in this industry, that industry, because I have come from industry. So now AI has made us very convenient in regard to collection of materials. Then you arrange according to your capability.
Yes,
when we teach, we judge the level of the class. And as a teacher, I would share my experience that you have to deliver at the level of bottommost in the classroom. If bottommost can understand your contents, what you deliver during the lecture, all above him or her will naturally understand. So all these things. So one with resourceful planning, you can make literatures collected almost instantaneously. Second, qualitative way of presentation in the classroom so that the students are benefited. So these are the two aspects I want to add. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. You have incorporated very innovative ideas, sir. So thanks to the Institute for Education organizing this international seminar and giving me opportunity to speak my views in front of you.
So thank you, Dr. Manoj Kumar. Next candidate is Mrs. Lucy.
Lucy Matthew, she is online.
I request to make the presentation only 10 minutes and discussion for 10 minutes. Because we understand that discussion is important.
Lucy ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Good afternoon, sir. I hope I am audible to you.
Yeah, you are audible, and kindly restrict your presentation only for 10 minutes. Rest of the things will be discussed.
Sure, sir. Sir, are you able to see my slides?
Yeah, visible.
Sir, can you see my slides?
Yeah, it is visible.
All right. So I will begin. Good afternoon, everyone. Today I am presenting my paper titled AI for Governance, Healthcare and Education, Opportunities, Challenges and Future Directions. This paper examines how artificial intelligence...
Lucy ma'am, could you make it full screen, please? Full screen.
Sure.
From the beginning. Yeah, you are almost there. Full screen.
From the beginning से slide show start करेंगे sir.
Please start from the slideshow from the beginning, ma'am.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right. So this paper examines how artificial intelligence is transforming key public sectors and highlights both its potential benefits and emerging concerns. Now, I'm not able to go to the next slide. Yeah, I hope the next slide is visible. Artificial intelligence has evolved from an experimental technology into a powerful tool influencing public systems. Its ability to analyze large data sets, automate processes and support decision making has made it crucial for governance, healthcare and education. However, along with opportunities, AI also raises ethical, social and regulatory challenges. The main objective of this paper are to examine key AI applications across these sectors, to identify major benefits such as efficiency and personalization, to analyze challenges like data privacy and bias, and to explore future directions for responsible AI integration. Now, in governance, AI supports smarter decision making and efficient administration. Governments use AI to analyze trends, manage public resources and improve citizen services. This leads to more transparent, responsive and data-driven governance systems. Now, AI applied in predictive analytics to anticipate crime, traffic or economic trends. Policy simulations help governments evaluate decisions before implementation. Chatbots and digital portals enhance public service delivery, while AI also supports future fraud detection in public finance. Now, AI in governance, the key benefits include administrative efficiency, transparency, and improved citizen engagement. However, challenges include algorithmic bias, privacy risks, cyber security concerns, and dependence on high-quality data infrastructure. Now, AI is transforming healthcare by improving diagnostic accuracy, treatment planning, and patient management. It supports doctors with data-driven insights and enables faster, more precise medical decisions, ultimately improving healthcare, outcomes. Now, AI is widely used in medical imaging such as radiology and pathology. Predictive models help in disease outbreaks and patient risk assessment. Telemedicine platforms and robotic surgery further expand access and precision in healthcare services. Now, benefits include early diagnosis, personalized treatment, reduced workload for medical professionals, and better access to remote areas. Challenges include ethical concerns related to patient data, high cost, and need for training healthcare professionals. Now, AI in education, the previous speaker did it in detail. In education, AI enables personalized and inclusive learning environments. It supports teachers by automating routine tasks and provides students with adaptive learning experiences tailored to their needs. Now, applications include adaptive learning platforms, automated grading systems, virtual tutors. Learning analytics help track student progress and predict learning difficulties, improving overall teaching effectiveness. Now, AI in education benefits. It improves student engagement, learning outcomes, and accessibility for learners with disabilities. However, challenges include data privacy concerns, excessive reliance on technology, and digital divide affecting disadvantaged students. Now, ethical considerations are central to AI adoption. These include fairness, transparency, accountability, and data protection. Strong regulatory frameworks are necessary to ensure AI is used responsibly and equitably across all sectors. Now, future trends include explainable AI, AI-enabled public dashboards, robotics integration, and early warning systems. So, my paper recommends national AI policies, investment in digital infrastructure, capacity building, inclusive access, and public awareness initiatives. So, to conclude, in conclusion, AI has immense potential to strengthen governance, healthcare, and education, while challenges exist. A balanced, ethical, and human-centered approach can ensure AI serves societal progress. Collaborative efforts among policymakers, educators, healthcare professionals, and technologists are essential for sustainable AI integration. Now, why I have selected is because there is increasing integration of AI intelligence across public sectors motivated me to do this study. Governance, healthcare, and education directly affect societal well-being, and understanding how AI can improve efficiency while addressing ethical and equity concerns is crucial for sustainable development. And I have done a secondary study based on the data available from AI itself. Basically, I am doing a research on this topic, analysis of teachers' perception, preparedness, and barriers to integration of AI in secondary education, where I am working. So that is why I was interested in this. Thank you. That's it from my end.
Okay, Dr. Lizzie Matthew.
Yes.
Thank you. So, any queries? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Next is Mr. Neil Kamkar.
Students,
Please restrict within 10 minutes. Because time constraint is there.
okay, sir, on the one.
Okay, myself Kumar Neelkant, librarian in charge, Central Library, Kolhari. Okay, I am from library background. So today my topic is role of artificial intelligence in advancing sustainable knowledge management in libraries. As my friend Dr. Manoj Kumar said, that today is the era of digital information. लाइब्रेरियंस का काम जो होता है वो पहले पुस्तकों को अरेंज करना और उसके प्राप्त इंफॉर्मेशंस को स्टूडेंट्स और रिसर्चर्स को प्रोवाइड करना होता है। बट अब का जो समय है डिजिटल इंफॉर्मेशन, इसका एबंडेंस है। और इसको हमको मैनेज करने के लिए हम लोग एआई को किस प्रकार से लाइब्रेरी में यूज कर रहे हैं नाउअडेज, ये आज हम लोग समझने की कोशिश करते हैं। Artificial intelligence has transformed various domains including educational and library sciences. हम लोग अभी के समय में देख रहे हैं कि लगभग हर जगह एआई जो है ये कुछ अलग लगा दिया गया है लगता है। एक मिनट। सॉरी फॉर इंटरप्शन। मैं ये बता रहा था कि आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस हैज ट्रांसफॉर्म्ड वेरियस डोमेन्स इंक्लूडिंग एजुकेशन एंड लाइब्रेरी साइंसेस। लाइब्रेरी साइंसेस में पहले जो समय था उस समय लाइब्रेरी में इंफॉर्मेशन वर्ड नहीं होता था। पहले की जो डिग्री होती थी वो BLib बैचलर इन लाइब्रेरी, मास्टर इन लाइब्रेरी दी जाती थी। इंफॉर्मेशन शब्द के आने के बाद और डिजिटल इंफॉर्मेशन के आने के बाद हम लोगों को एआई के यूज करते हुए इसको हमारा एआई जो है किस प्रकार से मैनेज करता है, एक्सेस करता है, यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ एजुकेशनल रिसोर्सेज इन लाइब्रेरी, ये हम लोग आगे समझते हैं। Educational libraries have always been the backbone of academic libraries. AI is a branch of computer science aimed at building systems that stimulate human intelligence. Key components including machine learning, natural language processing, robotics, and expert systems. These technologies enable computers to learn from data, understand human language, recognize patterns, and make decisions. In the context of educational library, AI is utilized to automate tasks, recommended resources, analyze user behavior, and enhance search functions among other applications. Intelligence search and information retrievals. देखिए इसमें जो एआई पावर्स जो है चैटबॉट्स एंड वर्चुअल असिस्टेंट्स का हम लोग यूज करते हैं। पहले हम लोग जो है बुक्स को खोजने के लिए कैटलॉगिंग सिस्टम का इस्तेमाल करते थे। अब ओपैक सिस्टम और चैटबॉट्स का यूज करते हैं अपने लाइब्रेरीज में अपनी पसंद की मटेरियल्स को यूज करने के लिए। AI driven chatbots can guide users through library resources, answer frequently asked and questions, and assist in locating materials. These virtual assistants are available 24/7. पहले हमारे लाइब्रेरी टाइमिंग के साथ ही हम लोग अपने लाइब्रेरीज को एक्सेस कर सकते थे। अब जो है हम लोग 24/7 इसको यूज कर सकते हैं। ऑटोमेटेड कैटलॉगिंग एंड क्लासिफिकेशंस। हम लोग क्लासिफिकेशंस करने के लिए डीडीसी या पहले हम लोग अगर लाइब्रेरी बैकग्राउंड से जो लोग भी होंगे ये जानते होंगे कि पहले जो है हम लोग डीडीसी या सीसी यूज करके लाइब्रेरी का कैटलॉगिंग करते थे। लेकिन अभी जो है एआई को यूज करके मिनटों में वो नंबर हम लोग डिराइव कर लेते हैं। जो बुक्स के आप पीछे में देखते होंगे एक नंबर लगा होता है, वो नंबर हम लोग कैटलॉगिंग नंबर जो है एआई को यूज करके निकाल लेते हैं। प्लेजरिज्म डिटेक्शंस। प्लेजरिज्म डिटेक्शंस आप हर कोई ये जानता होगा कि अब जो है एआई के थ्रू किसी भी कंटेंट को रिसर्च कंटेंट को बनाया जा सकता है और कहीं से भी कॉपी पेस्ट किया जा सकता है। लेकिन प्लेजरिज्म डिटेक्शंस जो हम लोग सॉफ्टवेयर होता है वो एआई टूल्स को यूज करता है जैसे अभी यूनिवर्सिटीज वगैरह में ड्रिलबिट का यूज किया जाता है, बाकी जगहों पे अभी और कोई टर्निटीन और ओरिजिनल्स वगैरह का यूज किया जाता है। तो उसमें एआई चॉटबॉट्स, अभी सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि एआई का परसेंटेज भी आता है कि आपने कितना कॉपी किया है, एआई का उसमें परसेंटेज क्या है, और इस एआई के परसेंटेज को निकालने के लिए भी हम लोग एआई को ही यूज करते हैं। प्रेडिक्टिव एनालिटिक्स फॉर रिसोर्स प्लानिंग, AI can analyze browsing patterns and uses data to predict future demand for resources, helping libraries manage their inventories and plan acquisitions more effectively. Improve efficiency and productivity. AI automates routine tasks, freeing up time for libraries to focus on more strategic functions such as user engagement and educational programming. Enhanced user experience. Through personalized service and intelligent support system, AI significantly improves the overall user experience, making it easier and faster to access relevant information. Better decision making. With predictive analytics and data-driven insights, libraries can make informed decisions about resources, allocations, acquisitions, and service improvements. Continuous availability. AI-powered systems such as virtual assistants operate round the clock, offering support to user beyond regular libraries hours. ये हमने पहले भी कहा था कि AI के आने से हम लोगों की लाइब्रेरी आवर्स जो है वो 24/7 हो चुकी है। Data privacy and security. AI systems require access to user data, raising concerns about privacy and data protections. Educational institutions must implement strict scrutiny protocols to safeguard information. Ethical considerations. Decisions made by AI systems can reflect bias present in the training data. It is crucial to ensure that AI applications are transparent, fair, and accountable. Technical limitations. AI systems are not infallible and can sometimes provide incorrect results or fail to understand nuisance queries affecting user trust and experience. Challenges and limitations. AI का यूज लाइब्रेरीज में challenges भी लाता है. Data privacy and security. AI systems require access to user data, raising concerns about privacy and data protections. Educational institutions must implement strict security protocol to safeguard information. ये AI का challenges है library use में. Cost and infrastructure. Implementing AI technologies can be expensive and may require significant infrastructure upgrade, which can be a barrier for smaller institutions. Decisions made by AI systems can reflect bias present in the training data. It is crucial to ensure that AI applications are transparent, fair, and accountable. Resistance to change. Libraries and users may hesitate to adopt AI-driven change, necessitating training and change management. ये सब जो है challenges and limitations है AI के. University libraries. Like institutes like MIT and Stanford have integrated AI tools for digital resources management, personalized recommendations, and virtual reference services. NDL, National Digital Library of India, educational resources को different languages में represent करने के लिए भी AI का use करता है. AI powered discovery series, products like X Libraries, Alma, and EBSCO Folio leverage AI to enhance library discovery layers and integrate various data sources for seamless information retrieval. The role of AI in educational libraries was, for example, further emerging trends include integration with augmented and virtual reality for immersive learning experience, use of generative AI for content creation and summarization, advanced learning analytics to support student preference tracking, enhanced multilingual and voice-based interfaces. Libraries of the future will be smart, adaptive, and deeply integrated with institutional learning and management system. Future prospects, the role of AI in educational libraries. Conclusion, artificial intelligence is transforming educational libraries into dynamic, intelligent hubs of knowledge. While challenges exist, the benefits far outweigh them, offering improved access, personalization, and efficiency. by embracing AI, libraries can continue to play a pivotal role in educational and research in the digital age. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Kumar Nirmanda. Yes, that's correct that digital library helped us a lot. Our students, faculty, industries, everywhere it is having a great impact. So thank you. Next candidate, due to some time limitation, we are not taking the questions from the audiences. Next is Dr. Susmita Chaudhary and Ajaya Verma. Dr. Ajaya Verma. Yeah, please.
Respected Chairperson, Co-Chairperson, it's a joint presentation of Artificial Intelligence in Higher Education, Institutional Opportunity, Application Challenges with special reference to the Jharkhand.
Kindly restrict within 10 minutes.
Okay. My former research scholar, Dr. Susmita Chaudhary, will present the PPT. Thank you very much.
Next slide.
Good evening, everyone. So the paper that we would like to present today, the title of the paper is Artificial Intelligence in Higher Education Institution, Opportunities, Applications and Challenges with special reference to Jharkhand. So in present scenario, we can see in higher education institutions, the AI is used for personalized and adaptive learning, intelligent tutoring, automated assessment, learning analytics, and many more. Specifically in the field of research, AI is highly used. But at the same time, a state like Jharkhand, where we have certain challenges like limited digital infrastructure, digital divide among the rural and the disadvantaged students, low institutional readiness to adoption, lack of faculty training and AI tools, data privacy, and the most important skill and employability gaps. So that is why the paper actually tried to bridge the gap between the uses of AI and how it can enhance the teaching learning procedure. So therefore the literature has been reviewed. I tried to summarize it in one slide. So if I go through the early studies, it confirms that the positive impact of AI can be seen in the students' learning outcome. However, the researches which comes across year 2010 and 2010 to 20 actually, they says that AI is applied for learning assessment predictions and as well as to institutional support. But again, during the pandemic, if you see in the year 2020 to 2022, we see that it often overlooking the practical classroom applicability. Of course, it is because of the pandemic, but at the same time, the application of AI was not used properly. People are just using virtual classes to make the students engaged for the classes. And in the recent literature, it shows that increasing exposure of AI actually leads to risk and ethical concerns surrounding by advancement of AI systems. Further, researchers also raise the concern about the integrity and biases, and it also question about the fairness and transparency and accountability of data privacy and central or current research. So therefore, the present research paper actually focuses on the AI integration on faculty roles, students' engagement, curriculum design and skill development, particularly in addressing the challenges related to access, quality, employability in Jharkhand higher education ecosystem. This paper also discusses the critical ethical, legal and infrastructure concern, including data privacy, data divide, algorithm bias, and readiness of institutions to adopt AI. During the review of literature, a certain gap has been identified. The first gap focuses on stakeholders' readiness or perceptions has not been studied in the previous literatures. Limited research could be found in AI adoption in developing region like Jharkhand. Ethical issues such as data privacy and algorithm biases has lack of empirical analysis. AI role in academic administration and governance is underexplored. So therefore, the objective of this research was to examine AI adoption, impact and challenges in Jharkhand higher education institutions. It also assessed teachers' awareness, preparedness and training of AI use. It also analyzes faculty perception on AI and impact on teaching curriculum and assessment. It will also examine AI's role in administrative efficiency and decision making. It evaluates institutions' readiness to policy making support and infrastructure for AI adoption. It analyzes the ethical, legal and data privacy concern related to AI. It identifies the key barriers and effective AI implementation, and it also asks about the proper strategy framework which can support AI in higher education institutions. So the need and importance, as a need and importance we can say AI is already being introduced and highly used in higher education institution. At the same time there is a concern about the quality of teaching learning, quality of preparedness of material, and the lot more concern on the ethical issues, how students and teachers are using it, whether it is for the benefit or it's a short-term benefit. So that is why this paper can focuses how the limitations can be addressed. So it's basically a descriptive and analytical paper, and quantitative approach has been taken to analyze the data. It's a survey paper, so the survey has been done on 150 teachers, 50 administrators and 200 students, total 400 respondents from Jharkhand higher education institutions. Following the hypothesis which has been tested for the drawing of the results. I am going to skip, these are the data analysis part, which actually indicates all the 14 hypotheses which has been taken into consideration has been accepted. So I would like to focus on the finding parts. So related to teachers' awareness and teachers' practices, it is found that teachers are aware of the AI and its uses, but they are not so confident because proper training or workshops has not been provided till the date in the state like Jharkhand. Teachers are aware, but at the same time they also feel that AI can improve the instructional quality. About the faculty readiness, it can be found that faculty members are willing to use AI for routine academic and administrative tasks such as report writing, data interpretation and data analysis, specifically for the purpose of accreditation. The reports has to be prepared, and however the limited AI integration in teaching and curriculum development restricts workload reduction. So therefore it can be seen that the faculty are ready because of the workload. They are not able to mentor the students and they can focus on the curriculum development part. So for the routine work, they are highly appreciating to use the AI if that proper training can be given to the teachers. About the institutional support and administration, institutions are ready and leadership support can create a positive environment on AI adoption. Digital infrastructure development further can improve the administrative efficiency and institutional performance. Regarding this, few universities has been identified and data has been collected from there, which says that if AI has been integrated in the administrative part, especially for the routine decision making, there the time could be saved and the effectiveness could be seen in the administrative rules. About the student engagement, it can be found that more than the teachers, students are aware of the AI and they are highly using it for the study. However, AI-based personalized learning assessment have not been significantly improved their academic performance. It could be observed that AI are highly used for study, but at the same time, it has no impact on their results. It seems that they are using it for saving the time, but not for seeking the knowledge. That is the major finding has been received during this research. Excessive dependence on AI has also reduced the practical skill despite improved the examination results. It also found that because of the high use of AI, students are not improving their personal skills, which restrict them to be employable in a future date. About the ethical and social challenges, ethical concerns related to data privacy and algorithm bias affect the stakeholders' trust on the AI technologies, and the digital divide in Jharkhand continue to limit effective AI use, especially among rural and economically disadvantaged students. Hence, I have come with few suggestions. The institution should provide a regular training to improve the faculty awareness and AI skills. Digital infrastructure and internet access should be strengthened, especially in rural and tribal areas. Clear institutional policies should be guide to use of responsible AI in teaching and administration. AI initiatives should ensure equal access to devices and learning resources for all students. Ethical guidelines should address data privacy and transparency and fairness. AI tools should be gradually integrated into curriculum and assessment practices. Collaboration with government and technology partners should be encouraged. Continued evaluation should monitor through the impact of AI adoption. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good presentation and work is very good.
Thank you, sir.
But I have a concern that the data is primary data and it is very much limited.
Yes, sir, it's primary, and because of the time constraint, I have restricted myself to 400 data.
Is it demographically considered or only certain region?
No, sir, it is demographically considered, but it is being collected through the Google form. So I hope in future, if I get chance, I will extend this.
I have suggestion not only for you, for the whole house. There is for 10th to 12th standard. If you check the UDICE data, it's a huge data. So if you can work with that, it will be greatly beneficial for you. Because small amount of data is always biased.
Yes.
So for 10th to 12th standard, UDICE government is having some data set, database, and it is a large data set. So you can consider that and you can first observe the results from that and then you can go for it.
Thank you, sir.
Next is Dr. Suchitra Behera.
Sucheta.
Sucheta.
Yes, I'm correct.
No, Suchitra Behera.
Suchitra Behera. Please, ma'am. Have you given your pen drive, ma'am?
Yes, I have given it.
Suchitra. Then what's the name of the site?
AI, Artificial Intelligence in Education.
Artificial Intelligence in Education.
Very good afternoon to the chairperson and co-chairperson and the esteemed dignitaries present here and the delegates here present and presented their papers, and the dear students and the organizing committee of Institute for Education. My hearty congratulations for organizing such type of conference in this rural area. Very great.
Please restrict within 10 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. So, my topic is about artificial intelligence in education. Basically, I am belong to the subject education, that's why I have presented the topic education. So, when we are talking about the education, it is all we have recently listened about what was the impact of artificial intelligence in medicine, what was the impact in teacher education, in engineering, everywhere. Nowadays we are using artificial intelligence very frequently, and it is the basic need of the time. Previously, when we have faced the pandemic situation, at that time AI was not developed. Just the present day we are using this thing. So now it gives an ample opportunity to us preparing the education, teaching, learning process smoothly and very efficiently to deliver the student in the classroom situation. So basically, I just want to. This study is based on the empirical study. What of our students they are doing and they are using the AI. कुछ दिन पहले की बात है जब हम देखते थे कि some days ago when we are giving some assignment to the students, they are just prepare the assignments through the AI, and the same type of assignments they are presenting in the department. Yes, the students they are aware about this thing. AI is supporting in preparing them just like assignment and other type of such type of project reports. And the report is the same type of material they are presented and submitted in the classroom and before the teacher. This is the biggest problem for us, whom we will give the the more marks and whom we are giving the less marks. So, before you know the movie of Rajinikanth, there are the robot movies. In that movie, we can see that there are robots like same structure or same type of. So these things we are facing nowadays when we are using the AI. Though we know the merits and demerits and the usage of the AI in the classroom, but the students are not aware about that thing to how to use the AI in the classroom and how they will incorporate that in the teaching learning process, in the intensive program, in the assignment evaluation, in the rubrics and evaluation process also. So, here my topic is about the artificial intelligence. It is a branch of computer science. The master of computer science, the teachers are here, and we are using computer science in education. So it focuses on creating machines that can perform intelligent tasks. So here we are saying, we are looking that we have to use our brain, our intelligence, and if we are not using that, the performance of AI will be very less. And it's just a mimicry. You know that the mimicry, when you are repeating the things and you mimic the things, just AI is just giving the mimic of the human brain's thought. So here AI can understand language, recognize patterns and solve problems. Whatever you are giving, the AI provides to you. It uses techniques like machine learning, deep learning, neural networks also. You know that in our brain it is the neurals, and AI also is networks, and that neural network gives the direction and it processes the things, and output is come to you. It reduces human effort and increases efficiency also. In last lectures and last words we have learned about that thing. And common applications include voice assistants also. We are know that we are preparing the reels, we are preparing the different type of videos, audios. Through the help of AI, we can change our pictures into 60 years and how we will look older and how we will be look at the time of previous life. These things we can see in these things. So this is the evolution of AI in education. So computer assisted instruction was at past we have used, and now it is a smart and personalized education system, AI driven visual classroom we are using. These are the types of AI we are using in the education. These are the things: machine learning, natural language processed, intelligent tutoring systems, expert systems. And most of those things we are using the ChatGPT, chatbots, and Grammarly, AI tutors. These are commonly used by the students. So it is a personalized learning. What is the personalized learning? Personalized learning means the customized learning. You know that when we are going to the tailor and we are giving our design, they make the same thing to you. So you have to customize your learning. So in AI, you have to make the things personalized, customized, according to your need, according to your objectives. So it is the adaptive learning system also. Because it collects learners' data, you are giving the data, analyze strengths and weaknesses, and adjust conflicts and difficulty. In real time, provides instant feedback, predicts gaps and suggests interventions. If you are not giving the gaps and suggestions, then the data is totally mechanical. So you have to, just like give the structure. In the structure you have to, just the Murti of Ma Durga. When you are looking to the Murti, we are preparing the ढांचा, जो बोलते हैं structure बनाते हैं. After that you are giving the color and you are making the Murti very beautiful. So you have to make the beautiness in according to your thought process. It is the gap. You have to fulfill the gaps and you have to suggest the interventions in AI. It is very essential thing. Then intelligent tutoring system also, ये हमें efficient बनाता है, हमें और ज़्यादा data provide करता है. If you have no such type of information, it provides the informations which are reliable, which are usable for the students, and we can give. So we can use the AI chatbots in education, and these are the key features of chatbots, and these are the benefits of the chatbot. Everybody is acquainted with the chatbots. In inclusive education, we know about the inclusive education. Here it is the inclusiveness of every type of students. So for a teacher, it is very difficult to deliver her or his lesson in the traditional method. AI provides the accurate information, it protects the data, whatever the teacher taught to the student, and it gives the repetition and feedbacks, and every time it provides and helps the student in educational setting who are special need children. So in inclusive education, we can use AI. And teacher support and empowerment, it empowers the teacher, as we know that in every aspect. There are some ethical issues and ethical concerns we have already discussed previously. Sir has discussed about these things. So we have to consider that things: data privacy, bias and fairness, transparency, accountability, consent and autonomy, over reliance of AI. So we have to make fairness. We have to remove the biasness. Then digital divide and accessibility challenges also we are facing in the rural areas. Because in rural areas the network problem and such type of technical issues we are facing. So affordability also one of the major problem here, and it is the challenges. So we have to setting the standards. Previously it was discussed also, and funding incentives is required, curriculum integration is required. I want to, sir, just I will take 2 minutes. Sir, please, we are saying that about AI in our curriculum. We can't see that there is ICT paper. In ICT we have not implemented AI. It is very essential to incorporate AI in every teacher education हो या फिर education system में हो, तो वो हमें incorporate कर लेने से it will be beneficial for the students as well as for the teachers. So we have to incorporate it in the curriculum as well as to give the refresher and orientation programs on this. These type of seminars are also very helpful. So curriculum integration is one important aspect here for the accessibility and equity of the AI. Monitoring and evaluation is also required. So challenges, there are lots of challenges we are facing. Just I give some suggestions. So keep student data private. Sometimes the data which is we have stored, it is repeatedly used by the any type of researcher. They are not found that thing, but any type of data repetition is occurred in that. We are facing that type of problem. So keep student data private. It is very essential when we are using the AI, and don't trust AI output blindly. It is a major and important thing because AI is always in. When you are using AI, there is a statement given below that कि आप अपना जो है इसको AI में भी wrong, AI में भी give the इसमें कुछ हो सकता है कि inaccurate data हो, तो you may check it. So this is the last one. So you have to check that thing and you have to make the matter finalized through your emotional intelligence also. So you have to incorporate artificial intelligence with your emotional intelligence. This is very important. Then be transparent with students also. Whatever you have prepared, you have to deliver that thing before the students. Teach students to question AI, and there are the tips for using AI in a classroom. And the teachers, the upcoming teachers are here, and so many teachers are here. So I just suggest that to using the AI in a better manner is our responsibility, and we have to use the, just I have said that emotional intelligence plus artificial intelligence makes the learning more efficient and more effective. This is the conclusion from my side.
Thanks for your presentation. So this session is concluded because already we have 8 or 9 papers that is concluded. So overall session was very nice. I have observed that many of the papers were more than up to the mark, and for rest of the papers I want to suggest something, that is, this is a international conference platform. So our theme should be concentrated on particular topic, because here we want to, the students or the participants want to attend over here actually want to learn the in-depth of a particular topic. If I am working with some particular area and I need to make some observation that is totally observed by me using or justified by the data, not overall a presentation, normal presentation taking from somewhere else. Just a normal presentation should not be there, because this is the international conference platform. That should be for the next conference, because this conference should be going on. So from the next time, we should be equipped with the data sources are different data sources. At least we must learn something from the data, and that should be presented over here with some supportive calculations or mathematical background. For educational field, there is a huge chance to work with. I have given one example, utilized data. Go to the utilized data. There are several chances, like whether the government will invest on particular this institute or this that institute, or whether for particular region or not. These are the different aspects or different challenges are there. So you can get all the data. Even financial data is also available in that site. So if you want, you can explore. So please try to understand, and we will make this conference more impactful in coming days. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining this session. I would like to say thanks to all the presenters for presenting the papers. I hope it is beneficial for all of us. Without much delay, as we are running short of time, we are moving ahead to the last session, that is cultural program. For this, I request Ms. Simran.
Good evening to everyone present here, respected dignitaries, honorable guests, research delegates, participants, esteemed faculty members, and my dear students. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this vibrant cultural evening. Culture is just not entertainment. It is the heartbeat of our heritage. Today, we celebrate rhythm, melody, grace, and tradition through classical dance performance. Let us now step into the beautiful world of classical dance. Indian classical dance is poetry in motion. Every gesture speaks, every expression tells a story, and every rhythm awakens devotion. Today, our talented dancers, Miss Varsha Chakrabarti and crew, will present a graceful classical dance performance based on the traditional themes. Now I invite our dancers to bless the stage with their art.
বয়স যখন 16ই সঠিক, তাহলে তো খুব দেরি। মনে থাকবে?
Now, our dancers are going to perform on another Sufi song with their group. Thank you, Ms. Varsha and their team for the graceful performance.
May I now request our Director Sir, Mr. R.N. Mahanti Sir, and I respectfully invite our esteemed Chairperson, Dr. Sahana Sir, to kindly come on the stage to present the certificate to the paper presenters. Please, sir. Dr. Manoj Kumar. Dr. Suchitra Bairama. Dr. Sushmita Chaudhary. Mr. Ritesh Kumar Thakur.
भाग्य क्या
Mr. Kumar Neelkant. Dr. Ajay Verma. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
और नहीं ना है
May I now request everyone, all the dignitaries to be on the stage. May I now request all the dignitaries as well as the one who has come for the paper presentation, please come on the stage.
खिंचने लायक ही ना लोग हो गए चलिए अब तो है ही है अरे भाई आप इतने नोबल डेडिकेशन के साथ लगे हैं हमें तो पीछे खड़ा रहना ही है थैंक यू
ठीक है सर ठीक है
वेट सर इसको कैमरे में सर थैंक यू सर थैंक यू
Thank
esteemed dignitaries. Your presence and encouragement made this program truly special. We hope it stays in our heart even after you leave. With this, we bring the program to a close. Thank you everyone for your valuable time. Tomorrow at the given time we will meet here. Till then, have a wonderful evening ahead. Thank you once again. Thank you.
आपको 2 पॉइंट मैंने एज ए लीड दे दिया क्वालिटेटिव इम्प्रूवमेंट और दूसरा जो है रिसोर्स प्लानिंग है और तीसरा जब शिक्षा के बाद एम्प्लॉयमेंट ये हमारी कंपनी का वेबसाइट
कैमरा पे देखिएगा मैम। थैंक यू।
अमन सर सिमरत को आप भी अमन जी आप भी सर ऊपर आ जाइए स्टेज नहीं वो लेवल नहीं और ऐसे
फॉर्मल सेक्टर में एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी 7% है, नॉन फॉर्मल सेक्टर में 93%। कभी हम वर्ल्ड में नंबर 1 हुआ गार्डियंस की हमारी मोनोपोली अब खत्म हो गई, बंद पड़ी है।
डायरेक्टर सर
रूरल एम्प्लॉयमेंट हो सकता है कैसे है ना ये फोटो
हम लोग आ रहे हैं ना।
हाँ सभी आइस क्लोज कर रहा हूं। वेट
बात है ना
कैमरे पे
यही कह के ना पकड़ाएंगे। अरे मैंने
आइस क्लोज
मैंने कॉलेज से स्टार्ट
ठीक है
देख रहा हूँ नहीं पता कभी आपके यहाँ आने का मौका मिला
वो ये हाल है
का हालत बहुत खराब है।
इधर सारे लोग आ जाइए।